to everybody. Look, say hello. Look at the camera, sweetie. Look. Look. Are you purring? Yeah, she's purring. You probably can't hear her. Off she goes. So, anyway, why am I here? That's a question I ask myself time and again. I'm here to put two fragrances against each other in a battle, in a frag battle. And those two fragrances are from the house of Mugler, just called Mugler now, not Thierry Mugler. And the two fragrances are Alien and Aura. So Aura is the newest release from the house of Mugler, and Alien has been out for a long fucking time. And I thought I would just kind of pit them against each other. So I've got some here and some here. On this side is Aura. So that's Aura. And then over here I've actually got this vintage tester that my aunt gave me. So this is obviously not necessarily completely true to current formulations. I don't know if there are formulation issues with Alien, but I'm guessing, you know, look at the colour of that. This is quite old. Top notes were slightly distorted, so I've let it settle on my skin for a little bit. I don't own current formulation Alien. I I think it was just before I got really into fragrances. I really liked Alien Eau de Parfum, and I ended up buying a 15ml refillable bottle. But what I found was when I wear Alien is it does what the Tom Ford signature line for aimed at females does to me, and that is the fragrance wears me, if that makes any sense. So whilst I love the way the Alien smell, when I wore it, it doesn't matter if I just did one spray, it was just too dominant on my nose, much like the Orchid line from Tom Ford, or Violet Blonde. I had a bottle of that because I really liked how it smelled, but I couldn't wear it. Just too strong. Some people wear Alien and I love it. I really love it on other people, but I could not wear it, unfortunately. But I love the way it smells, if that makes sense. And I've heard other people say that about Alien. Every time I go out, generally I smell at least, in the evening, I will smell at least one person, if not several, that wear Alien. It is very popular, and it's popular for a reason. It's very strong, it's very sexy, it's very feminine. But yeah, I'm gutted I can't wear Alien, but I have found a flanker that I can wear, which is Alien Aqua Chic. So I do have a bottle of Alien Aqua Chic, which was a 2013 limited edition, and that has a grapefruit note on top, some other citruses, and it's like they took Alien but they watered it right down and added it with all the fresh notes, and it's just perfect for me. Great work scent. For me, it's the kind of fragrance I pick to wear for a walk or a bike ride. It is sexy and feminine still, and it definitely, you can smell that it's an Alien flanker, but it's just not one of those over the top fragrances that just wear you, which unfortunately, that is what Alien is to me. Let's get comfortable. So anyway, Alien here and Aura here. I'm giving the game away already, I think, just by the face that I'm pulling. So let's talk about Aura for a little bit. This has only just come out. It comes in this glass bottle that looks like either a heart or what else is it supposed to look like? Don't know, can't remember, don't care. But I think the bottle's quite cool. The only problem I have with it is I don't like the fact that it has to lay down, and it doesn't lay in a symmetrical fashion. So not that I'm one of these OCD people, far from it, I'm a messy mofo, but I don't like a bottle that just kind of sits at a shit angle. It either should sit up straight or I don't know, it just needs to be symmetrical. That's what I'm asking for here. It would be nice if it came with a stand and you could stand it inside, but you can't, so there. So you can kind of get the idea of what they're going for, something very esoteric. I think they're looking for mystery and sensuality, definitely very witchy looking, kind of Wizard of Oz in terms of the greenness of it all. I was watching a review today from Pia and Nick, who have, I'm going to forget the bloody name of their channel. No, of course I don't forget the name. It's called Love to Smell. Anyway, I love their reviews, and Pia said what I thought in my head some time ago when I first saw this, is it kind of reminded her of Emerald City from Wizard of Oz. And I completely agree. That appeals to me, the imagery appeals to me. I do like things that look a bit mysterious, and I've always sort of, as a kid, I loved witches and wizards and magic potions and ghosts and stuff. So that image appeals to me. But, oh God, there's a problem for me with the opening of Aura, and I'm finding that depending on the situation, I've tried this on my skin several times. I've sat in the hot sun with it on my skin, and then I've tried it in other, different times of the day, indoors, outdoors, blah blah blah. When I sat out in the hot sun, the top note that is upsetting me burns off quite quickly, but it's been on my skin about 10 minutes. There is a mushroom smell, a mouldy mushroom smell. It ruins it for me. And it's really hard if there's something in a fragrance that's putting you off, that you really don't like. It's very difficult to be subjective about all the surrounding notes and everything else, because it kind of just takes over, and all you can focus on is the thing that is upsetting you. And unfortunately that is what Aura does for me. I can't wear this fragrance. I wanted to review it properly, and to review a fragrance properly you should at least wear it, right? I cannot bring myself to spray this perfume up here where it's so close to my nose. I can't do it. That's not me being a snobby, or I'm not saying it for effect. It's like if I hate oud. I can't bear oud in a fragrance, and it's almost like it's the same feeling I get with a fragrance that has oud in it. Is I couldn't bear myself to wear it. Luckily that mushroom mouldy note does die down, but if there's something that's that off-putting, then what can you do? Like, I'm never ever going to go over that. I know that for a fact. But once the mushroom note dies down, and if I think about the other surrounding smells, it's quite pleasant, very lush, very moist, very jungle-like sweet greenness. At stages of the fragrance I get some Alien. I do, like a certain point in the wearing of the fragrance, and as I say, I've only tested it on little bits and pieces of my skin, but when I go through the journey of the fragrance, there is a point where I can smell Alien. So I do feel like there is an accord in there that contains some of what is in Alien. It's a very sweet fragrance. It's very thick. It's quite heavy, but it does lighten up as it evolves on your skin. But could be like chewits or juicy sweets of some description. Juicy, fruity, sweet kind of smell, but with the underlying dankness and the lushness and the just general wetness of a jungle. It's kind of strange. They're very sweet, you know, very sweet. Not necessarily an earthiness, but more of a mouldiness. But very sweet. So yeah, you got jungle, wet jungle, sweet, fruity, juicy candies, and some mushrooms. That's what I get from Aura. Alien, on the other hand, is very strong. I would say Alien is stronger. Alien projects more. Alien has a sweetness that comes from the jasmine and the amber, whereas this has more of a gourmand kind of vanillic sweetness. This smells maybe more synthetic. I'm not sure if that's quite what I'm trying to say. Because it's not like Alien doesn't smell like jasmine bushes. You know, when you're going on holiday in the Mediterranean, you walk past a jasmine bush. The jasmine in Alien doesn't really smell like that. It's kind of condensed and thicker and more dynamic, with that woodsy ambery undertone, and kind of a sexy musk. It's a really sexy grown-up perfume. It's a perfume of a woman without a shadow of a doubt. I like Alien a whole lot more than I like Aura. So if we try and sort of see this as a battle, where would Aura get a winning punch in on Alien? I think Aura will certainly appeal to a younger crowd. I think the packaging of the bottle, the way it smells very, very sweet and very vanillic, is going to maybe have, it's going to grab a different audience. And Alien's got its very hardcore fans, so I think Aura could actually be, I'm just predicting here, Aura could be a bit of a flash in the pan. And I think Alien's already proven itself with its longevity and the fact that you can't go out in the high street without smelling it. I can't go to work without smelling it 2 or 3 times a day. There's at least 1, if not 2 or 3 people at work that wear Alien. I don't think the problem is, maybe no one else has mentioned this mushroom note in the opening, but the problem with Aura is if people do detect it in the way that I detect it, you're not going to get those sales in the shop, you know, like those impulse sales where, you know, someone walks in the shop, sprays a few things, oh, I really like that one, I'll get that one. I think when it comes to Aura, people are going to go, I don't know, because there is this kind of weird mouldy, lush, wet, mouldy kind of thing going on in the top notes, whereas Alien smells good all the way through. Where Alien maybe loses points in this battle is just the fact that it is so well known, so popular. It could be, it's not a unique phrase, it's not one you would pick if you want to stand out from the crowd anymore, because if, like, everyone kind of knows it and recognises it, even if they don't necessarily know, you know, that's Alien. They'll still know that's a fragrance I smell a lot. So it's not going to win you any points when it comes to uniqueness. And I think Aura will remain a little bit more niche just because I don't see it selling that well. Honestly, I really don't. I mean, yeah, your Mugler fans are going to buy it regardless. But I'm a neutral when it comes to Mugler. As I say, it's only Alien Aqua Chic really that I like. Don't like Angel. It's too much patchouli. That's a catchphrase of mine, too much patchouli. So I say it every day for some reason or other. Yeah, don't go with Angel. I do not like the Amen line. The only one I like actually from Mugler is what's that fresh one? Cologne. Mugler Cologne. Yeah, I really like that as a basic, fresh, nice, clean fragrance. So, who's winning in this battle? Let's get back to the battle between Aura and Alien. I think you know the answer. Alien's the winner. It's a classic, it's long-standing, very crowd-pleasing, very strong, amazing performance. It stood the test of time, and Aura has definitely got a uniqueness about it. I think it's going to be a little bit of a Marmite fragrance, and I'm giving the trophy to Alien. That's what's happening. Alien is the winner. Alien in this bizarre tester bottle, that's a dabber, is the winner. Thanks for wasting your time watching me. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next video.